Hey everyone, Hinterland Customs coming at you at the end of 2021. Wow, where did the time go? That big Mad Max war truck I was going to do representing 2020 with words like huge and malarkey and COVID masks and all the cool stuff that represented that year that I was going to put on there. That hasn't happened yet. So, it's still on the docket. I can even add some stuff from 2021. Anyway, wow. Where did the year go? Where did the time go, guys? This is life, right? It just keeps going faster and faster the older we get. Last August marked 6 years of having the channel. And every year I try to talk a little bit about that and reflect. Not much to say. There's been a lot of it's been a lot of fun to be had. I think I've learned a lot about myself. I've definitely improved in my building skills tremendously, and I really have the networking of the community to thank for that, because you can overcome things so much quicker when you are able to watch videos and ask questions. Anyway, yeah, and it makes it more fun. The better you get at it, I think the more you can enjoy it and challenge yourself and stuff. Gosh, where do I begin here? Oh, the Christmas cards. Yeah. So this is really cool. I want to thank Tom, old Tom, Rambler 69. He got me this card with the hot rod on it. Got me a Christmas card. Him and his wife, this is a third year I think I've gotten one from him now. It's really awesome of him. It just makes my day. And the same with the card on the right. That came from Greg's Dioramas. A good friend of mine that I met through him. I'd done a Korean War diorama and we conversed a little bit on it. He came into some of the live hangouts I was had, so I've kept in touch with him. He's in the Marine Corps in California at this time, but still find some times to get a lot of stuff built, which is very impressive work. If I remember, I will link his channel in the info of this video. Both him and Tom. Building wise, started with the Lamborghini. Had already started that from the previous year, I think. Finished that, and then I had a hard time, I don't know, getting the mojo going to build stuff. And James Duff over at the Stash Project, he's pretty good. He's one of those friends, like peer pressure, you'll do it if you're cool. He just buzzes me every other day, like, hey, did you get that built yet? Did you get that done yet? He just keeps putting little bugs in my ear. Those of you that don't know James, you might have saw I did interview him at the IPMS show in Vegas. Had a great time down there with him and his family. So, yeah, I did this 24-hour build. This is a little Hilux pickup truck. It's an Hasigawa Kit. I absolutely love these. These are just fun. Again, 24-hour build. Got a tonneau cover. I believe it's a 1982 Toyota. It's got some dust on it, but when I was in high school, a lot of guys had little pickups like this, little Chevy Loves. They took a beating, I'll tell you what. They kept on going. This one's a right drive, so it's the first time I've ever done a right drive vehicle, so I thought that was kind of cool, just a first. Again, just a 24-hour build. And then it came with this surfboard, and that was about the time Eddie Van Halen passed away of cancer. And so I did this kind of as a tribute, I guess, to my years of growing up with the Van Halen music. But this was based after for those that don't know, his first guitar when they first, on their first album. And he had it for like the first 3 albums. He also had a yellow one with black tape. But he had this red guitar, and the red body of the guitar, he had white and black tape crisscrossed all around it. And so I tried to replicate that a bit for the surfboard, and I thought that kind of fit the theme. He was originally from Holland, him and his brother, and then they came to the States when they were kids, and were in Southern California when they formed that band with Michael Anthony and David Lee Roth. So that was a long time ago. In the mid 70s, but anyway, I thought that was fun. That surfboard turned out okay. I enjoyed building that. After that, then I built this Japanese Zero. I did the KV2, of course, and then after the KV2, I built this Zero. Not much of a plane builder. I did make a red propeller. That's not historically accurate. I don't care. I thought it looked cool, and since, hey, we're in Christmas time, I thought maybe it looks kind of like Christmas. But this was a neat plane. Had a little history to it, where it was there were only 2 of these made. And what was different on these compared to the other, and I don't have the number in front of me, oh, there it is, the A6M8 Zero Fighter, type 5464. So the difference with this one was they'd changed the cowling and the engine. They were doing some different things with the engine and the cowling to increase like mobility and speed and agility and stuff. And I guess it worked well in the trials. They were going to order 5,000 more, and then the war ended, and so they didn't make any more. So kind of a little niche piece of history. But that was fun. I liked the build. I've got another plane I'm doing. I kind of got into planes a little bit, so now I'm doing the... I don't have the... Let's see if the box starts. I don't prepare for my videos, just so you know, because I'm not professional. I didn't have to tell anybody that. There it is. Focke-Wulf 190 F8. So this is a Hasigawa kit. And that is what I'm building now. I've got all the paint set aside for it. So I got a little bit done, so just give you an idea. But I love the design of these World War II planes. They're just such a timeless, sleek design. It's really fun to build them and learn more about them. I didn't know much about, I mean, I knew what a Zero was, I knew what a Focke-Wulf was, but I've never built either one. So building some Axis planes there, and they've been fun to build. I wish I would have got the Focke-Wulf done sooner, but it looks like going into 2022, that'll be the next thing I finish. I have the Subaru BRZ primed, and that's as far as I've gotten with it. And oh yeah, gosh, I've lost. And then I did a gift exchange deal with Greg's Diorama, and he got me the 55 Chevy, which I'm pretty stoked about. He knows I love this car. I think I'll probably build it the street rod. I don't think I'll build it stock, but 55 Chevy post. Anyway, looking forward to building that. I've heard it's not the easiest kit to build compared to, or maybe it was the 57 Pepper Shaker. I don't know. Anyway, it's a 55 Chevy, and I'm gonna bring it to life. So, one thing I bought in the last 6 months was the 30 Ford that came out. So this thing, as some of you know, I could have done a separate video on this, but if there's anything that whole drama taught me, it's that there are a lot of liars out there. When this thing, to give people a quick background, Revell had this kit being made. They also had the 29 Ford being made, which I have a couple of those. And the thing that was big on this kit was that it had the bomber rat. So it was a 2-in-1, but you could build one like a rat rod that had World War II bomber theme, basically. So you had the roundel on the door. You had bomber seats for the seats. I can't remember what all other details like that, but you know you painted olive drab or whatever the green color was that they used on planes. But anyway, that was a really cool thing that you could do with those. And suddenly the molds broke, and then the kit stopped. I won't get into it. There's all these things. I don't know who to believe, right? I mean, the way the molds broke, there were multiple stories that came out. Somebody, and to this day, I don't know if it was true or not, because it came from Revell on Facebook, but it could have been, for all I know, a spoof somebody made. Who knows? They said the Chinese military or the Chinese government, they think, confiscated the mold, which I just had to laugh, because if there's one thing they got going over there in China, like, they've got enough things to worry about than a mold of a model kit. Like in a city where it's being manufactured that probably has 10 million people or something. But anyway, yeah. And then on top of that, of course, we had, I think there was like 8 different people that told me their cousin worked for Revell, and the kit was coming back out. It was, oh, Dustin, it's coming out the spring of 2016. Oh, it's coming out in the summer of 2017. It's coming out in 6 months. It's coming out next year. Over and over again, to the point where I got kind of frustrated and just started calling people out, like, stop lying. Like, don't talk unless you know a fact. Don't tell me this is coming out in 3 months, and then a year later when I ask you about it, try to act like you didn't say that. And we had this going on forever with this. So at some point I said I would never buy this. I just said, I'm sick of hearing about this. When it comes out, I'm not going to buy it. Screw it. I'm done listening to this garbage and these people that all of them have relatives that apparently worked at Revell. And all the weird urban legend stuff that was coming out about what China did with the mold. Yeah, well, Revell finally released it. I know, and at that time I'd forgotten all about it, gotten over it, thought it'd never come out. They come out with it. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it now. Enough time has passed. I'm not mad at anybody. It was just such a weird odyssey getting to this point 5 years later, however long it took. But I love the old 30 coupes, and so I had to buy me a 30. Excuse me. So I guess I probably should be wrapping this up. I did make it to 3 shows this year. I went to IPMS in Las Vegas, as everybody knows that watches the channel. Took videos of that. I had a lot of fun. It really was worth going. I hadn't been on a vacation in probably since before I could remember. It had been a while since I'd gotten away. So it was a good time. Did the interviews down there. Did the vendor showroom video. Did a video with as many models as I could get. Had a blast. I'd love to do that again. And then locally went to a couple shows. Threw $12 into a raffle at the local IPMS show a few months back. Ended up getting some cool plane kits that I wanted, and I was really excited about that. Got a Hasigawa 148 scale, F14 Phantom 2 30th anniversary. Really looking forward to building these. Like I said, I kind of got back into wanting to do some planes. One of the other things I picked up was this Mcdonald Douglas F15. This is a Tamiya kit. I'm sure that thing builds out like a beauty. So really looking forward to building that. That was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, $12, $12 US in raffle tickets. I got 3 plane kits. I got another one here. It was a Korean War jet. But I got 3 plane kits, and I got a Verlinden diorama base that you can put together that's European, streets of France or streets in Germany, World War II, and that was really cool. So I looked on eBay, and that thing goes for a lot of money, which, anyway, I thought that was just neat that turned out that way, and that's the thing. You can always, you always have guys that are frustrated with prices of kits and stuff, and I mean, I threw $12 at a local show at a raffle, and I walked out there with, I don't know, $125 of kits or $140 or something. So, try your hand at it, give it a shot. You never know. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. I think I have talked enough. We're at almost 14 minutes. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate during this holiday season. There's one thing I learned a few years ago about the word Happy Holidays is that, between like October and January, there's just a multitude of holidays that are celebrated throughout the world. And I think that's really cool. And so, I like to say it all. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope the new year treats everybody better than the last year. I say that every year. I try to do better, try to be better. I know I will. Trolls are always going to be trolls. We can't help those trolls. But, being good to your fellow man, being good to your family and your friends. It's kind of a time I think it's good to reflect. Don't cuss too much when you build an NPC kit. I could go on and on. But anyway, again, thanks for 6 years watching the channel, all the friendship, all the laughs, even all the trolls. Oh, I should probably shut up now. Anyway, you guys take care. Just have a great holiday season. Be safe. And I'm hoping in 2022, I'm hoping to get more built. I said that last year and I did okay. I did a little bit more building than I had the previous year. But I've got a lot of stuff I want to build, and I just need to get organized and get focused a little more. You know, the new job I have is going super awesome. I'll tell you what, it was a good thing, but it's very challenging, and there are days when I don't build after work. So I'm hoping to turn that around a little bit. You guys take care out there. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We'll see you in 2022.